thought I'd do a quick walkthrough of my Rails application. So this is my application. I call it Flat Job Finder. It's a mock job board where users can sign in and apply for different jobs. So this is the route path, and I put some code in the routes.rb file to change the route path once a user signed in. So let's do sign up. Again, you can sign up. I use devise. You can sign up with either email and password or sign in with GitHub. So I'm just going to do that because I implemented GitHub OAuth with devise. When you sign up the first time, it takes you to this profile page where you can create your profile. This is really just the edit for a user, and I built in logic in the view to update it to update profile if the user already created their profile. So I'm going to quickly create my profile here. Main Street, Seattle, Washington, 98205, 555, 555. I want to make web things. So I'm going to create a profile, take you to the user show page, which has all their information here. And then again, if you hit edit, you'll see here that this is changed to update profile because the user already created their profile. So what can a user do? And let's go back to the root page. Now that a user signed in, the root page is updated to all the different available jobs. So here's the drop down here where you can look for available jobs. As an employer, you can create a job, and I'll show you a little bit about that. So here's again profile. You can see your application, so all the applications for the jobs you've applied for, and then again your profile. So that's kind of navigation for my application. So let's try to apply for a job. So there's a React developer job. I'm going to try to apply for it. It's got a field for a cover letter and then 2 references. And I have validations for references. These fields can't be blank, either of these fields. So let's try to apply without entering those fields. So there's a flash message here, as well as the fields are circled by a red border. And I've also built in code to change the placeholder text to the particular error messages. So I'm going to change that here. I want to work for you guys. Please do not make me do whiteboard exercises. We'll see how that works out. And then 2 references. I'm just going to do Jack Arrow. His number is 145 632 9685, and he is my uncle. And then I will do, let's see, Sirius Black. His number is 745 852 1234. Relationship is colleague, and I will hit apply, and it'll take me back to my applications index page. So these are all my applications that I've applied for. Let's say I wanted to try to apply for that job again. So let's go back to that React developer. Oh, and I put in a method in my jobs model to order the jobs according to the number of applications submitted. So descending order. So you can see the React one went up to the top there. So I'm going to try to apply for this job again, and it gives me a message saying that I already applied for the job. So you can't try to apply for a job a second time. You can also withdraw your application. So you go to My Applications, you can withdraw application, and it removes it from your particular applications list. So that's just a quick walkthrough. Let me see if there's anything else that you need to know about. I can try to create a job real quick. Again, let's try to create it without entering anything in the fields. And again, the error messages populate. So that's how I wired that in there. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, there are more features that I want to build in. However, that can be something I do over time. Like I want to get rid of this field here if I am an employer and have different roles. That's something I want to build down the line as well. But that's what I have so far. Pretty happy with what I've got. Obviously, some styling changes. I'm not a designer myself, so obviously it's not going to look as pretty, but I use Bootstrap. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks, guys.